Denise here, coming at you with a short but very mighty ship with me video. I don't even know what to say. I am shook from my sales in the past 48 hours. Today is Monday. I am showing you items that I sold from Saturday after the post office closed until this morning. And I am beyond elated with what I have sold. Join me and see these prices. It's incredible. The very first item that I sold is a pair of Rachel Comey. These are jeans. They are a baggy fit and have some cool lines to them. They have some really neat styling. Of course, when I saw them on the rack, I took pause with the name, but I didn't actually like run comps or anything. I just thought, wow, these are a really cool style. I'm gonna pick them up. It turns out this is a current style on Rachel's website. Rachel Comey once designed for Theory, and interestingly enough, she was actually fired for hand making things for David Bowie, creating things for people in the music community, and she was fired from her job from Theory. Bless you, Theory. Thank you for firing Rachel. Because this incredible woman started her own company, and the pants that I just sold for $212 to an offer are going out to the buyer. $212. These are $450 on her website. I want to say I had them posted in my closet for $250. $250. And it just like, I'm so detached from that. Like when I get a sale for $60, I'm like, woohoo. When I get a sale for $10, I'm like, woohoo. But when I sell a pair of jeans for $212, there's a special kind of woo-hoo-hoo that comes out of you when you are selling an item. So I picked these up at that amazing thrift haul that I had, and I've sold 3 pieces right now from that amazing thrift haul, and you will be seeing all of those pieces. I'm gonna link up to that thrift haul if you want to see exactly what I got. But these pants were actually not marked up at my local thrift store, and when I say not marked up, they were $6.99 or $7.99. They weren't like $12.99 or $19.99, which that's what I call marked up. $19.99, $12.99. This same thrift store, you know, sells Lucky Brand for $20. So I am happy with this sale, this price point. It certainly is magical. I know this is not my bread and butter. My goodness, I wish I had access to stuff like this all the time, but I don't, and I'm fine with that. I'm fine being, you know, the little closet that could, but boy, is it fun to have these moments and to see what it could be like if you had access to this real top tier brands. And I am definitely calling Rachel Comey a top tier brand. Now, I recently saw a video with Ryan and Jack, and they named Rachel Comey as be on the lookout for her shoes. Now, I have actually never seen Rachel Comey shoes, but I would just say keep an eye on that tag. I'll put it back up, and simply be on the lookout for this brand. It is, you know, not gonna be something you come across every day. Maybe if you live in LA, but I don't think it's a brand you're gonna find every day. But if it happens to be your day and you find this brand, I would say anything by Rachel Comey, I would pick it up. Her modern minimalist style is just so hot right now that I couldn't pass it up, and I'm so glad I found it. The next item I sold was also in the same video that I shared. It was from that same haul where I spent $450. I've already made my money back with Posh fees, and then I've made $200 on top of it. So far I made back my $450 and $200. This tank top I had in my closet for $70. Zarina is the brand. I have another shirt by this brand in my closet that I picked up the same day, and it is being sold on Mother's website, Mother Denim. So, you know, this is another brand that I have never seen before. This shirt, tank, small cotton tank. It is made in the USA, which I love when you find a higher end brand. And I'm not naming any names, but you know, they make dresses or they make items that sell for $400 and they're made in China. I just get so bummed. Like, this little brand is made in LA, and it's recognized by people who are in that top tier industry. I found first a long sleeve white shirt, the one that's on Mother's website, and it just caught my attention. It's kind of boho, very basic, just your like really cute styled white shirt. But what was special about it was like just the details, like I could just tell. And then I was just going through the racks and I found the Ulla Johnson, and then I found this. And so I was like, okay, this is good. This is like, I found the stash of good stuff that was actually on the rack and not just on the to put out rack. So I did recently pick up some new stickers. I got 250 this time because I'm going through them quickly, and they're so cute. Like, they're just, I don't know, they're so cute. So I always include a sticker and a thank you sticker. I'm using the one that says, "You are too kind." They have all different sayings. The only one I don't use is the one that says "You're a peach," because I feel like I'm not sure how that could be taken. So I have talked about this before. This probably weighs, I don't know, 4 ounces or something. I feel nervous shipping an item this lightweight in a Tyvek envelope, or even like a little bit of the just the envelopes like this, the compostable ones. I get a little worried about it because it's so lightweight. So I've decided to ship this in just the flat rate envelope because it's in there. It's fairly flat. It's not bulky. You can put bulky stuff in here, but I just feel like it's more secure in here, and I just want it to arrive safely. The next item I sold, oh boy, is this Fjällräven. It's a travel wallet. I did put a piece of tissue paper in here. It's actually never been used. This is from my family's own personal closet. It does have some indentations in the front of it, which I noted in the post, just so it's new without tags, but it does have that to it, and I just wanted people to know. So I've had this in my closet for quite some time. Now, you know, quote unquote travel season is a little touch and go these days, right? So I'm not surprised that it didn't just sell out right away. I've had tons and tons and tons of interest in this, but I have declined a lot of really low offers as well. So I would say on a whole, people wanted to buy this travel pouch from me for about $25. I initially had this because of its condition in my closet for $75. It's sold at Fjällräven and it's no longer available in this size for over $100. I think $125. So I finally reposted it. The big move of the month, I could say. I reposted it and I got an offer. No, I didn't get an offer. I reposted it. I used Flip and it sent out an auto offer for 13% off and $5.95 shipping, which reduced the price, I believe, from $58 to $50. And the person who liked it bought it for $50. So I hope they are going someplace fun. I just had some interesting question on this. Someone wanted to know how many passports this pouch held. And so of course, like, I take out my passports, I find some expired passports, and I'm like, oh, looks like this holds like 4 to 6 passports very easily. And then the person just never got back to me, never responded, never showed any more interest. So I'm glad this person decided. So I'm sending this in a padded envelope, and all of these supplies you can get at USPS.com. The padded envelope is great for things that have metal, that has a zipper. It's just a little extra protection from the wrapping. This next item is one of those items. The brand is Tiger of Sweden. It's hard to see that. The sizing on this is European. It's lined. This is a little bit pilled. When I first got it, and I definitely ran the little D pillar on it, and you know, this is what I would call definitely a more business style dress. And I was concerned that this wasn't going to sell. I've had it in my closet since early fall for sure. I remember when I picked it up, I was so excited to find it because it's European, it stretches, it is part wool. Hello, June, selling wool. And so I just thought, you know, I missed the mark on this dress. This dress isn't gonna sell. It does retail. It's a high-end brand. It retails for about $250, and I sold it to an offer from the liker for $35. I want to say it was in my closet for $48 or $50, something like that. I didn't want to go back and forth on offers on this dress because I was ready for it to move out of my closet. I told you I sort of start to catalog in my head items that I feel like that I picked up that were potentially a miss. So, you know, sometimes you see something and it looks great, and then all of a sudden it sits in your closet for 6 months and really there aren't very many likes. It's not getting any attention, and it just leaves me wondering, like, okay, the brand is a really nice brand. It's not a well-known brand, but it's a really nice brand. It's a wool blend dress. I mean, the styling is really beautiful for the office, and I just thought, oh, I missed the mark on that one, which is fine. So, I am glad to see that it's going to someone, and maybe actually the lesson here is that I missed the mark on the price point. Now, if this was new with tags, maybe it would have warranted the $50, $58 that I had it listed for, but since it was gently pre-owned, I do think $35 is fair for that. I wanted it to move out of my closet, and I didn't have to contribute to any cost in shipping. So I have 2 more items, and the last one is the star of the show, but this one is pretty darn good. I was just at a place called Whole Soul having breakfast, and it's a vegan breakfast place, and I sold this. This is an adorable one-piece Patagonia, new with tags, swimsuit. It has this really cute bird pattern on it. I did pay up for this swimsuit. I paid $19.99 for it. My thrift store is very savvy, and anytime, you know, they get Patagonia items and they get Patagonia items that are new with tags, they definitely use that as an opportunity for making more money. So this retails for $150. I decided I am gonna pay $20 for this bathing suit, and I'm glad I did because it sold this morning when I was at breakfast for $103. Very exciting. So after posh fees, let's say I made $85, I paid $20 for it, so I made a $65 profit on that swimsuit. I'm sending this swimsuit out in this compostable and biodegradable bag. I do feel like when people seek out Patagonia that they are looking for a minimal packaging experience. And so I try to honor that by, I don't ship out in any plastic, so there's no plastic included in this. And I am sending it off in a compostable and biodegradable envelope. And let's see, let's send them a very cute plant sticker. A hanging plant, and it has a little heart. Oh my goodness, it's so cute. I love it. So yeah, I'm that person, like I'm mindful of this. Like this person could have bought any brand of swimsuit and they were seeking out a Patagonia swimsuit. And so to me, they just have more sustainable and environmental tendencies, and I try to respect that. And so I like people to know that I actually care about the plastics that I use and my shipping materials. So the majority of stuff that I send out are recyclable. I don't think the tie-back envelopes are, but this is going out in here and I feel like it's safe. Okay, friends. Drum roll, please. The last item I am shipping out today is, I did store these in a plastic bag because of their color, and I was afraid they would get color transfer if they rubbed with jeans or something else. It turns out I didn't even have time to put these in my inventory. They sold that quickly. They are a pair of frame. These are the mini boot crops, and they are lamb leather. And when I say they are in exceptional condition, I don't think they were ever worn. They look phenomenal. Frame also puts a little F right here. They usually have some stitching with an F. I'm just trying to show these before I ship them. So I sold these on eBay this morning for $375. I had them posted for maybe 2 weeks. I offered free shipping on this item. I'm an angel. And I just, this morning, it just like, or whenever I sold them, it just came in this morning. It was just a sale. Like it wasn't I didn't have offers open on these. These retail for about $950. So I felt confident at where I was pricing them, and in my heart of hearts, I believed that I would probably get an offer on Poshmark for these for about $250. I thought that's the price point that I would sell them at, and it turns out someone really wanted these. Now these are sold out on a lot of websites, and I did not see many pairs for sale. I always see comps like all over the place when I'm looking up some of these higher end brands. Sometimes people sell them for really, really cheap, but I don't take that route. I take them for what value I think they have, and then I adjust accordingly depending on offers that come in, how long they've been in my closet. So if I price something at $375, a pair of lamb's leather pants, and they sold within 2 weeks, I feel like I priced them just right. So go with your gut on these types of things, friends. And if you feel like you see comps that are lower than what you would expect to get for an item, always be flexible in your thinking. See how they do in your closet, but maybe don't hesitate to go with what you feel like the value of an item is. Now, I do think it can be to a fault to just think, oh, I'm going to get the highest end price for everything that I'm selling, but that's where the flexibility comes in. And here comes the trash truck on cue, like every one of my videos. Oh my goodness, I'm laughing. I may actually add some bubble wrap because I'm shipping this in a big priority box and I don't want them to get crushed. So I'll show you in a moment after the trash guy comes how I pack them up. Okay, so for all the ways I just said with the Patagonia swimsuit that I wanted to be minimal and recyclable and biodegradable and compostable, let's take these pants for example. They're $375. I'm sticking them in a box that could easily crush. I don't want these pants to get crushed. So I am simply putting them in some bubble wrap. I am putting them in, 2 layers of bubble wrap because I want them to be safe in the shipping process. And that's really all there is to say about it. Like, I want them to be secure. So I'm going to stick one of these air pouches at the very bottom of this package to create a little shelf for these. And then let's see, I'm going to put these in. Let's see, maybe I don't need that because I have the bubble wrap. Great. So while it ruins the aesthetic of what I'm trying to accomplish, I think the safety of the item is more important to me. This pair of pants comes right to the top of the box. And like I've said just in my previous Ship With Me video, I cannot control what happens when this box leaves my hands. So I'm gonna try as hard as I can to make sure that this item is protected. I will put tape on these flaps, and I do feel confident in the security of this box. And that's all I have. I will do a little total of these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 little sales, and the numbers are just phenomenal. I hope everyone is doing well. I'm about to make a May video, talk about what items sold over $50, what my total sales were, how I did compared to April. And as always, happy June. I hope you guys are doing well and that your sales are consistent and reliable.